remember the good old days back in 1972 where all we had as video games go was the original Pong and Atari? How simple things were back then. Now in 2023, things have quite simply gone insane.
Hey, bitch, you're fucking late. I bet you were fucking jacking off to femboy shit again.
Well, hello. It's your boy Kero speaking, and today I'm gonna speak about the huge potential of AI in video games. I mean, besides all the memes, which there are plenty of them.
Oh, you've got a crank on you, all right. See, that's what I'm talking about. Crank that gate open, Gordon. You can do the cranker, huh?
Okay, let's get to the train yard before the Citadel blows.
I mean, yeah, you have that there with Alex, and you have Master Chief losing his phone.
Chief, get to the escape pods now.
On it. Oh shit, I forgot my phone. Should I go back?
Chief, there's no time.
You're right. Okay, yep, you're right.
But would you, yes, you watching this video right now, believe me when I said that AI is already taking everything to the next level? And let me tell you something, it's just so exciting. Now, one of the most common things I've been seeing is people using ElevenLabs, which is a text-to-speech AI, to actually voice NPCs and quest lines that are normally unvoiced. Here's an example from World of Warcraft.
Our skirmishes with the Amani have put a bit of a strain on our supply of gear, and our rangers don't have much time to hunt for pelts anymore.
It does sound pretty good too, doesn't it? Well, here's another example. This time it's from a person who's creating a voice quest mod for Fallout New Vegas.
I'm an administrator for the Offices of Slavery. My role here is to manage the flow of slave, both incoming and outgoing. It is for me to make the arrangements to snatch potential slaves and to work as the middleman for all transactions regarding third parties.
And here's another for Skyrim.
My name is Hagnus. I am pleased to make your acquaintance. Why, as you can see, I am a witch. We witches are experts at magic, spells, potions, elixirs, and spooky sorcery in general.
Now, are these absolutely perfect? Hell no, but they're gonna get better with time. I mean, here's another example for Morrowind. I personally can never get into this game because I just don't prefer reading anything, I'll be honest. When it comes to Morrowind, every single interaction feels like you gotta read a new book. Well then, what if these lines were voice acted?
So you are the person I have been hearing about. I welcome you to my chapel. Or perhaps I should call you by another name. But that is a discussion for a later time.
Isn't it beautiful? Also, speaking of being too lazy to read, there's another mod in Skyrim that voices all the books. I mean, I played Skyrim close to 1,000 hours, but during that whole time, I may have read 1 or 2 books. Well, this mod may change that.
A Brief History of the Empire Part 1. By Stronach Cathorge III, all Tamriel was in chaos. The poet Trasisis called that period of continuous unrest days and nights of blood and venom. The kings were a petty lot of grasping tyrants who fought Tiber's attempts to bring order to the land.
But again, there are more things you can do with this AI. For example, there's a mod in Skyrim that gives your Dragonborn a voice.
What can you tell me about Talos? Why was Talos worship outlawed? What have you got for sale? Heard any rumors lately? What do you do around here?
And of course, this is not limited to one voice.
Sounds like you've got a grudge. Why'd the companions reject you?
May those above judge me, and those below take me if I fail in my duty.
Long live the Emperor. Long live the Empire.
Long live the Emperor. Long live the Empire.
Well, if these don't excite you, maybe you want to make your character sound like Geralt from The Witcher.
What have you got for sale? How's business? Where can I learn more about magic?
Let's go one step further. Here's an example of AI being used in Gary's mod. Someone made an NPC that can talk to you by using OpenAI's ChatGPT and ElevenLabs.
Start with a simple project and build on it. Research best practices for coding. Ask for help when you need it. Consider taking online classes or working with a mentor who can help you develop your skills. You should also read up on the latest tech trends to stay up to date.
Now, out of all the examples, this is obviously a bit crude, but stay with me here because it's about to get a lot better.
Hello, sir. I came to town to become an adventurer. I heard this is the place where adventurers hang out. Is that true?
Welcome, young man. That's right. Many adventurers come to this tavern to rest, share stories, and make connections. You came to the right place.
Can you tell me something about this guy? He looks really impressive. Is that someone I can, go on an adventure with?
Oh, that is one of the toughest warriors around. But I'm afraid he wouldn't be interested in teaming up with someone who just started being an adventurer. He's been on many adventures and has earned his experience through blood, sweat, and tears.
Dude, isn't that amazing? I mean, it doesn't end here. The same person also chatted with a priest and a monk.
Hello there. Who are you, sir?
Peace be with you, my friend. I am an old Christian monk who has spent most of his life seeking spiritual enlightenment through my faith. I have found that living a simple and contemplative life has brought me much joy and contentment. How may I assist you today?
And guess what? If you're ever depressed like I am, because here in Canada there's no sun, it's always dark, and you have no money to go to a therapist, well, you don't have to worry at all, because the same person ran another experiment with an AI therapist.
Welcome. It's very nice to meet you. How can I assist you today? Is there anything in particular on your mind that you'd like to discuss?
Hello, nice to meet you as well. So, I recently started creating videos about interacting with virtual NPCs. And I found that I might not be very natural at that. One reason I think that is that I got a comment saying that I'm very awkward. I was wondering, do you have any suggestions, any advice how I can become more natural and more relaxed while recording?
It's totally okay to feel nervous when starting something new, especially with the added pressure when receiving negative feedback. It sounds like you're putting a lot of pressure on yourself to perform perfectly. Let's work on shifting that perspective to focus on the learning process and improving with each video.
I feel like a hype man at this point, but man, doesn't this excite you? It should. Maybe you have concerns about the use of AI, the ethics. In my opinion, AI is just like a huge tsunami and it's coming. All you can do is to adapt to it. So I think at the end of the day, it doesn't matter that much if you agree or disagree with the ethics of this whole thing, because man, it's coming. And it's coming fast. That's what she... Anyways, let's go back to Gary's mod, right? Like, it's not too difficult to imagine 5 years from now when this technology gets even better, that you can literally play, I don't know, like Dark RP with AI. I mean, if you guys are into Gary's mod, you may have heard of the Lambda Player add-on. It's already pretty crazy. Now imagine all of those bots can hold a legit conversation with you. I'll just imagine in GTA 6, you can literally talk to everybody. That would be absolutely crazy, and honestly, it would also be very close to Westworld territory, especially if they did like a Red Dead Redemption 3 with the same feature. Oh my god, dude, imagine like if people came up with pitchforks. Don't kill NPCs in video games. They have feelings, they're real. Like, it's not, this is, I know it sounds ridiculous now, but it is totally possible. Like, you're about to headshot a guy with your pistol, and then the guy's like, please, I have a family, please. He responds to you, and you shoot the guy anyways. You'd be like, oh my god, I'm scarred for life after that. I don't know, it'd be more fun for some of us. It'd be depressing for others. Man, like again, just imagine being able to talk to every single person in Skyrim, let's say. Ask them how they're doing, what they're feeling, what they think about that other dude, what's their hobbies. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? You know what's even crazier? You don't have to imagine it because something like that already exists.
Jarl Balgruf and I met as youths during the war, and we forged our friendship on the battlefield. When he became Jarl, I insisted on serving as his protector. Since then, I have been by his side through thick and thin, defending Whiterun and its people from any threat that comes our way.
Ah, you have a keen eye. My name is Rolf, and I serve the honorable duty of protecting Whiterun as a guard. Like a shield that defends against the piercing arrows of danger, I stand vigilant against all threats to our fair city. Ah yes, that was quite the tale. I was once a daring adventurer, roaming the lands of Skyrim in search of treasure and glory. But one day, fate had other plans for me. I was ambushed by a group of bandits near Whiterun, and despite my valiant efforts, I was outnumbered and overpowered. One of those scoundrels took aim at my leg with a bow and arrow, and before I knew it, I had taken an arrow in the knee.
Here's another fun fact. I'm sure you've all heard of Mount & Blade. It's one of the most highly regarded sandbox video game series of all time, right? Well, again, with the same system, you could make this sandbox experience even crazier.
I was taking notes on the recent battles in Calradia. I wanted to make sure that my Julios clan members are kept safe. You're not bothering me at all. Feel free to stay, and we can discuss the current state of affairs in the region if you'd like.
Again, let me reiterate that this is the beginning. This is very surface level stuff. And I am very much looking forward to a day where a legit AAA company goes all in on an idea that's very similar to this. Now, the last two examples actually have been using the same system, and it's called InWorld. It's basically a system that lets you create AI characters and put them in video games. And I highly suggest that you follow InWorld. Check in every now and then to see what they're doing, because I think they're onto something really big here. They also have their own video game called Origins. I think it's a futuristic crime mystery where you'll have to literally talk to the NPCs, and they have no pre-scripted dialogue and try to figure out the mystery. And as if all of this was not enough, companies like EA, for example, are using AI to make better looking animations. Or you have Unreal Engine creating beautiful looking models super easily with MetaHuman, which means that everyone can start developing video games. You don't have to have a huge budget, a huge team. I mean, what you're seeing on the screen right now is a segment of a quest from Skyrim recreated from scratch on Unreal Engine 5 by just a single person. But yeah, that's all I wanted to show you guys. I'm super freaking hyped up, even just from talking about all of this. So I want to know what you guys think. Like, what kind of games do you want to see? What do you think about the ethical side of everything here? More importantly, I showed you all of these because I myself thought that these were freaking cool. Okay, if you guys have seen something on the topic of this video and you think it's super interesting, share that too down in the comment section so we all get to see some more cool shit, you know? I know I usually talk about professional wrestling, but dude, like I said, this is something I'm super passionate about, so I had to make an exception. I am super excited to see what's gonna happen 5 years from now and what's gonna happen 20 years from now. The potential here is absolutely limitless. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you on the next one.